Clear? Okay, next. Beating wives may be dangerous. Similar sense of activities will be found in sentences like visiting relatives. Then reduce or something like cheating students. Must be punished. Or another example like flying planes. May be dangerous. Similar such examples you will find. Let us deal with the first one. Beating wives may be dangerous. What type of ambiguity?
Structural ambiguity.
Well, it is a structural ambiguity. Can we point out two different structures? If it is a structural ambiguity, can we point out two different structures? So let SVOC, structure one will be S and P. Maybe verb VP. They just as complementary sounds. Adjective phrase. One structure. The other way also is possible. Using bias as subject, subordinate clause. Maybe as verb, dangerous as complement to subject. So it depends on how you treat the unit beating wives. If you treat it as an NP, you'll get one meaning. If you treat it as a subordinate clause functioning as subject, you'll get another meaning. Right? So what will be the meaning of that structure like S, V, C, S, wherein S is an NP? Can we guess the meaning? Can we guess the meaning? So when I call it NP, wives is the head, and beating is a participle adjective. Beating is a participle adjective referring to wife. Right. I've already allowed. Okay. So beating refers to wife as an adjective. So the meaning will be the wives who beat their husbands. The wives who beat their husbands. If I treat it as an NP. If I treat it as a subordinate clause, then the meaning will be different. So as it is a non-finite subordinate clause, ing participle noun clause functioning as subject, if I bring it into finite, what people are beating, or if people are beating. So I provide a conjunction, I provide a subject, and are beating as a finite verb phrase. So that will be the meaning. Someone is beating the wife, or people are beating their wives, and it can be dangerous, right? So if I consider it as an NP, the wives who beat, M1 will be. If I treat it as an NP, M1 will be the wives who beat their husbands. I hope you are writing. The wives who beat their husbands may be dangerous, but M2 will be with this structure, subordinate clause. People are beating wives, and it can be dangerous. Right. Now after M2, we are supposed to write a short comment. What comment we will write? Write it. The ambiguity arises due to the unit. The ambiguity arises due to the unit beating vibes. Beating vibes. In structure 1, we treat it as an NP. We treat it as an NP where beating functions as a participle adjective, modifying the headword vibes. So we get M1. But in structure 2, the same unit is considered as an ing participle non-finite noun clause. An ing participle non-finite noun clause so we get M2. Clear? Am I clear?
Yes.
Same thing here. Visiting relatives. Problem is with the subject component. If you treat it as an NP, the relatives who visit us. If you treat it as an NP, the relatives who visit us. But if you treat it as a subordinate clause, it will be we are visiting the relatives, and it can be a problem solver. It can be nuisance. Same way here. Cheating students, if you treat it as an NP, wherein students is the head, cheating is a participle adjective, so the information relates to students. So the meaning will be the students who cheat. The students who cheat in the exam must be punished. But if you treat the same unit as a subordinate clause, what will happen? Someone is cheating the students, and he or she must be punished. Same thing here. As an NP, the planes which fly by themselves, the planes which fly on their own can be dangerous. But if you treat it as a subordinate clause, someone is flying planes and it can be dangerous. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Possibly that students remember this. Time flies. Yes. What type of ambiguity?
Structural ambiguity.
It is a structural ambiguity. What will be the structure? If I consider time as a subject and be, and flies as a verb, I'll get one meaning. Time as a subject, that means it's a noun. Flies as a third person singular present tense. Right? But if I treat it the other way, it's a verb waiting and flies as an object. I'll get another meaning. I'll get another meaning. So what will be the meaning of SV? Time is not stationary. Time is not stagnant. It moves. It moves. Right? SV in this. Time is not stationary. Time is not stagnant. It moves. It flies away. Time as a noun. But if I take time as a verb, as an imperative sentence, and flies as an object, fly, an insect, plural of that, flies. Got it? If I treat time as a noun, and here time as a verb, here flies as a verb, here flies as a noun. So a fly, insect, plural of that, flies. So I'm asking someone, mark the time. When the flies come, when do they go? When the flies come and when do they go? Mark the time of there. Got it?
Yes, sir.
I already told in the very beginning, if you are not speaking in the class, I'll be leaving the class. Am I clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So, you'll be writing M1, M2.
Yes, sir.
Two structures I have given you. Write
Yes,
M1, M2 and write a short explanation why the ambiguity arises. Why it arises? Treatment given to the unit. Time as a noun, time as a verb. Flies as a verb, flies as a noun. Accordingly, you get two meanings. Okay, another one. He is the man I want to succeed. He is the man I want to succeed. Quite difficult. Can you guess why the ambiguity arises? Okay, what type of ambiguity
Repeat the
this
sentence.
is? What type of ambiguity this is? It is a lexical ambiguity, and the ambiguity arises due to the unit to succeed. The ambiguity arises due to the unit to succeed. Can we have two meanings of succeed? One meaning is to get success.
To get success to the
One meaning is to get success. So I want him to succeed. Or the man to succeed. I want the man to get success. Right? One meaning. Succeed also has another meaning. It is to inherit the position or office. Inherit the position or office means this man is presently in the chair. This man is presently in the chair. When he retires, I want to sit in that chair. I want to be the boss, next boss. To
like the
succeed also
successor.
has that meaning. One meaning is to get success. The other meaning is to replace someone in position. To replace someone in position, right? So, succeed will refer to now this now. In case of success, this will refer to the man or he as such. We But in case of inherent office or position, it will refer to I. Right? So it's a lexical ambiguity. Succeed having two meanings. Okay. The girl must be married. The girl must be married. Yes. This again is a lexical ambiguity.
Lexical ambiguity.
This again is a lexical ambiguity, and the ambiguity arises because of must. The modal auxiliary must. The modal auxiliary must. What are the meanings of must?
Possibility.
Not exactly possibility. Yes, anybody else?
Compulsory.
Anybody else? Come again?
Compulsory. Compulsory.
Compulsion or surety.
Compulsion. Okay. Compulsion. Okay, agreed. Another meaning?
Certainty.
Look at that.
Required.
That sense it carries. That sense it carries. So, for example, I know the girl. I know that girl, right? And I know that she is not married. But before the situation gets critical, before the situation brings some shame, let us get her married off. Let us get her married off. She is not married. In other case, I don't know the girl. I don't know the girl, but the way she is behaving, I predict, I guess that she is already married. That she is already married. So must has obligation. Compulsion side, obligation, one meaning. That means it is necessary for that girl to get married. It is necessary for that girl to get married, right? Or we must marry the girl with someone. There is obligation, but there is another way, prediction. Prediction or guess. I guess that the girl is already married. I guess that the girl is already married, right? Another peculiar one. I saw her duck. I saw her duck. Yes, I saw her duck.
Structural ambiguity.
How? How? It's a lexical ambiguity. It is a lexical ambiguity, and there are four meanings possible. There are four meanings. There are four meanings possible in this sentence. Because so have two meanings. So has two meanings. Even duck has two meanings. Right? Well, let us talk about duck first. Duck. What are the two meanings of duck? Can you guess?
Duck as a bird, and
Duck
second
as a
one,
bird.
and to duck under the water, or
Duck as a bird.
drown,
And
to duck
other
under
meaning
the
of duck.
water.
Say in cricket, in cricket world, this word is often used. This word is often used. When a bowler bowls a bouncer, when the bowler bowls a bouncer and the ball comes up to this level, as if it is going to hit the head, we bend down and the ball goes overhead. We bend down and the ball goes without hitting. So that lowering one's position or lowering one's height is also called duck. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Duck is to bend to avoid hit. Bend to avoid hit also is called duck. More specifically, this is a word from cricket world. In one case, there it's a bird. So I saw the bird. Other case, I saw her bend down. I saw her bend down. Right. Now, saw also has two meanings. What are the two meanings of saw? One is very clear, past of see. Simple past. Past tense of see. Right? Now, saw has also other meaning. Any guess? Any guess?
No, sir.
No. On this Nanded road, near the Vivekanand Chowk or ahead of that Vivekanand Chowk, you have so many mills. So many mills that cut
Cutting
wood.
machine.
That cut wood. The instrument to cut that wood is karvat, right? The
Yes, sir.
instrument or the
Yes.
tool
Yes, sir.
to cut that wood is karvat. So saw as a karvat, that means to say that to kill with saw, cut with saw. So in one case, I observed, I saw, I observed her bird. But in other case, I cut the bird with a saw. Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, let us have one or two more examples and finish. Simple one. I'm a poor teacher. I'm a poor teacher. I like the dog more than my wife. I like the dog more than my wife. And boys carry books as well as girls. Boys carry books as well as girls. Yes. First one, what type of ambiguity?
Lexical.
Lexical.
It's a lexical, and the ambiguity arises because of the word poor. Poor in one case means financially. Financially poor, having no money, having less money now. But in other case, poor in other case will be with ability or skill of teaching. The ability or skill of teaching. Right. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So which is true about me? Second one or first one? I think second one is
Both are
true about me.
incorrect. Okay.
Second
No, sir,
one
both
is
are
true
incorrect.
about me.
No, sir.
What about this? I like the dog more than my wife. This is the ambiguity in coordination. Because of this. Because of the word more than. The ambiguity arises because of more than. Now, which two words, which two nouns does it refer to? Accordingly, you will get two meanings, right? So, whether it refers to this, this, and this, right? Can you guess the two meanings? Can we guess the two meanings?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
His love for
It
his
is
dog
related to
is.
somewhere it is related to degree of comparison.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Degree of comparison, right? In one case, one, two, both, both, my wife and I like the dog, but my degree of love, my degree of love for the dog is higher than my wife's degree of love for the dog. Is it? Both love the
Yes,
dog.
sir.
Both love the dog, but my love for the dog is higher, more. My wife's love may be less. But if it refers to one and two, I love both. I love both dog and wife. But love for dog is more as compared to love for wife. Love for dog is more as compared to love for wife. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go for the third one. Boys carry books as well as girls. Boys carry books as well as girls. Now the ambiguity arises because of the conjunction as well as. The conjunction as well as. Now generally what happened? Conjunction combines the two nearby words. Right? The conjunction combines two nearby words. So this noun and this noun. But this noun and this noun, whether it refers to one, two, or whether it refers to one, two. So what will be the meaning? What will be the meaning?
First meaning will be go like boys carry books and girls.
Look at that. M1. M1. Both. Right? Both boys and girls carry books. Both boys and girls carry books. But M2 carry home books and goods. Boys carry both books and goods. So it depends on how the conjunction is used. It depends on how the conjunction is used. Right. Write the explanation. The ambiguity arises due to. The ambiguity arises due to the conjunction as well as the conjunction as well as for M1, the conjunction is used in segregatory sense. The conjunction is used in segregatory sense. So we get, well, for M1 we have already written, right? But for M2, the conjunction is used in combinatory sense. The conjunction is used in combinatory sense. Understand? Combinatory means two nearby words, two nearby nouns. The conjunction combines. But segregatory means M1, two distant nouns, the nouns which are away from each other. The nouns which are away from each other. This conjunction combines. That is called segregatory use, separatory use of the conjunction. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's go with final one. He kissed her back. He kissed her back. This is a case of structural ambiguity. In structure one, subject, verb, object, adverb. Subject, verb, object, adverb. In other case, S, V, O. Right? Structures are visible.
Yes, sir.
What
Yes,
I'm
sir.
doing is, in structure one, back, I treat it as an adverb. But in structure two, I treat it as a noun. I treat it as a noun, her as a determiner, possessor. Right. So if I go with the sense of or structure of SVOA, right? The meaning I'll get is she kissed him first. She kissed him first, and as a response, he kissed her back. In response to her kiss, he kissed her. But if I treat it as S being go, then back is a noun. So that is the backside of her body. The backside of her body. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Other people?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For today we will stop. Form and meaning I'll continue tomorrow.
Right, sir.
All right, sir.
All right,
Okay.
sir.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Leave the meeting immediately.